What is your most valuable work? Have you got it? Today I'm going to talk about how to value your work and how to bring your identities into it. So for me, that's being a woman of color, being a feminist, being an artist primarily, and bringing that together with being a college student. Lesson 1 is the idea of self-respect. I mean, I'm sure we've already heard self-respect about our bodies, about all of these different topics, especially if you identify as a feminist or identify as a lady who is progressive in any way. And I think self-respect has to extend to the work that we do. It means not apologizing for being someone who is creating something, because it's awesome. You are essentially accepting whatever crap comes out of you, whether it's amazing crap or really terrible crap, to be yours. Lesson 2 is the willingness to communicate and share your work. I know that might seem a little counterintuitive considering that a lot of us are really shy about our work. I was really shy. I would never show my written novels to any of my friends, to any of my parents. I was just completely shy. But I was thinking a little bit about something that I've heard before, which is that women of color don't have a ceiling. When they look up, they don't have anyone to be their role model. They don't have anyone that they take as their best because society has told them, well, that's the domain of white men. It's super depressing. But when you share your work, you're creating those models. It can be really scary to forge into a new territory, but you are becoming essentially the ceiling that other people can look up to. And third, my favorite word in the dictionary is probably tenacity. And we've all heard that we have to be strong-willed and we have to push ourselves and we have to get through it. But I think of tenacity as being endurance. It's the endurance of your heart. It's the endurance of having something that you're working on for a long time, that you're working at, that you're making better and better every day. Okay, so how many of you have been dismissed for being young because you're not intellectual enough, for being a woman, or just being of an ethnicity that's not white, or because you're not qualified? How many of you have been dismissed because you're just too stupid to some people? I have. And it is the worst feeling. But after talking about the last 3 things, I feel like those can be your protection. And maybe you're not going up to that person on the street and backhanding them, or maybe you're not insulting them to their face. You're going to be getting there and not listening to those dismissers. Essentially, you'll be dismissing the dismissers, which, as silly as it sounds, is the best feeling in the world. What's your real job going to be? What's your real career path? Why are you doing this? Why are you spending so much time on artwork when there are other things that you could be doing right now? Let's think of some stock phrases for how to respond to that question. This is my real job. Everything else is just to pay for it. I am being an artistic badass for the future generations. You know what? Who wants to be stuck in a 9-to-5 anyway? My artistic work brings me a lot of joy, and it brings others a lot of joy. So if you don't want to join in, who am I to judge? Basically, what all this boils down to is having absolute faith in yourself. And we've talked about that with self-respect, but it's also just the relentless positivity and ability to shake off the negative feelings of being the minority in something that maybe other people don't want you to be in. Let me know that you're out there and if I should continue doing videos at all, because this is my first one and I really want to get some feedback on it. Thanks. Bye.